Do you believe money buys happiness?
Okay, great question. Great question.
Not bad, right?
I believe like two things. One, money can create freedom. I think freedom is very, very important for happiness. I think money can be a force multiplier. I think if your life sucks and you're miserable and someone gives you tons of money, it's not going to make you completely happy. Mm-hmm. I think like if you have the right head on your shoulders, you have a good outlook, good positive attitude, you care for people, and then you have money, it can be a force multiplier. But if you're negative, always stressed out, not present in the moment, then, you're good. Because here, like our brain always maintains homeostasis, right? So, a lot of people think, we're born to achieve greatness. We're born for success. We're born to be happy. It's wrong.
Yeah.
What our brain is trying to do is just maintain the way we see ourselves, the way our mind is operating. They want to maintain that. So if all of a sudden I snap my fingers and someone is making 50 grand a year, now they're making 500 grand a year, 5 million, for a short-lived moment, for a few months, could be even longer, they're going to be like, holy fuck, they're going to be in freaking heaven. Mm-hmm. And every single problem, every single thought, everything will return, right? Yeah. Even most people that win the lottery, they go broke in 2-3 years, right? True. So the thing is to understand is that money is a tool. Money can be used to buy, it can be used for freedom. You can when you start to recognize your highest values, the things you care about. Okay, man, like you love learning, you love leveling up. Okay, you got some money, you can hire this boxing coach. You can do this. You can take your friends on a trip. If you know how to use money strategically for those you care about and to support your highest values, it can be a good tool. Now, a lot of times guys start to make money, right? And they look at social media like, okay, well, they try and do what other people are doing. Yeah. And they stop honoring what actually makes them excited, right?
Yes.
I like to flex. Yeah.
I like it. You enjoy it.
I don't mind Lambos, bro. I do it because I like it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But also, like, I like to hire some coaches. Yeah. I like to learn. I like to do stuff. But I have found myself like at some points when I had money, I was like, I was maybe going out a little bit too much. I was going drinking. I'm like, these aren't my highest values.
But that you were doing that because
other people. But I'm like, I actually just have way more fun going out to a fun dinner, couple friends, a beautiful date, a girl, taking a girlfriend on vacation. I like that. I don't love doing the club stuff that much. And
$10,000 on a booth.
So you have to have, so the thing about money to understand is one, right? Again, the way you see yourself, the way your mind works will always kick in. Whether you have $100 million in the bank, you will end up in the same place. So it's very, very important to get your mind right. Money is a tool they can use to buy freedom, but you have to be intelligent about it. You can use money the wrong way. You can use it the right way. So you have to actually know how to famoose the goose. You gotta understand your highest values and then be able to use money as a tool. But like a lot of guys with money, like they're going out to at the club, they're dropping 30 grand, bro. Yeah. There's better ways. You can get way more value, but there's ways to use money very, very productively and to make, but again, most people don't. Most people have money. They don't, like, I'm not talking about investment. I'm just talking about living the highest quality life experience. Yeah. There's ways to like really build an amazing life with money. And I think as a man, everyone should get very focused on money. Yeah. I think it's very, very important. I think, unless you want to live in the woods, I think it's very, very important to get focused on making money. Yeah. Like when you're waking up, like focus on money. Yeah.
In the world we live in today, you want to be an alpha, money is included, whether you like it or not. Yeah, but in my opinion.
And then you should like find the pathway to make money that you love doing. Yes, right.
Yes. That's the big piece.
Yeah,
that's the key.
We always say two things: how you make the money is important. What you do with the money. Yeah. Those are the two big.
We also say it amplifies who you are.
Exactly. It amplifies. It amplifies. Even in a good or bad way. Even this past Christmas, right? Like I had sometimes I'll have a drink, a margarita, and sometimes I'll feel generous, I'll feel nice. And my aunt Annette, she's been extremely like caring for me even when I was a little kid. Like she bought me like Super Smash Bros when I was like 6 years old, and she's like never been like rolling in money, like so she like spent like $80 on we have 5 kids, so she's buying 5 people, so she's always been very, very generous. And then she has a daughter, my cousin Caitlin, and like and like I know she was saying like she really never been to Hawaii, really wants to go to Hawaii, but actually no, that came out later. I said, I was feeling generous. I told Caitlin, I was like, hey, I'm going to get you and your mom a vacation for Christmas. Where do you want to go? I'm thinking like Mexico, Dominican, whatever, all inclusive, whatever. She's like, oh my God, no way. I want to go to Hawaii. Hawaii's like, if you're in Montreal, Hawaii's like, it's a massive journey. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, we'll go to Hawaii. And I'm like, okay, Hawaii, all right. And I'm looking at resorts, and I'm like, fuck, I just gotta go all out. I'm like, here are the different options. She's like, Ritz-Carlton. And I'm like, boom. And I'm like 5-6 days. Can we do 8? I'm like, okay, done. And then but I felt very good. I felt very, very good.
Yeah.
But that again, that's like, for Christmas, Annette, my aunt and my cousin, they're doing a beautiful trip to Hawaii. And that's like a way, I could spend that amount of money on something else, but it wouldn't give me the fulfillment. Then,
Yeah, you
well, even who said it? Pitbull, right?
Yeah.
He said money buys happiness. You just have to give it away.
Yeah.
Right.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. Very, very cool. It's good to it's good to, you can't be too scarce. It's good to once in a while, I'm not the most generous person ever, but once in a blue moon, I'll feel a little bit of generosity.
Amazing, bro.
You have to, it feels good. It feels good,